VSECU and nephew as sponsors, other associates in dentistry. That's my good friend, Dr. Joe Croft. National Life Railroads Computers. David, where are you? Thank you. City Market Co-ops and sponsors, so Denise Casey and Neil Underbill. A lot of us know them. Thank you for being a sponsor. So we have teams and we have individuals sleeping out, not just here tonight, but all over Franklin County. Chittenden, we had a map up there a second ago. We have these sleep outs going all over, including students, starting tonight, going through April 12th. Well, let's see. We have not here, but tonight, Vermont Information Processing, right? They're in Colchester as we speak. VSECU and nephew are their locations. There's 2 student sleepouts going on tonight, CVU, Charlotte Congregational Church, and Browns River Middle School. So 3 groups of kids on the coldest night. All right, so let's see who is, are we gonna go to Zoom and see who's on?
Mary will tell you.
I can tell you. Chris is joining us on Zoom. Diane's iPhone. Diane and Nabil Alambar.
Nice. Awesome. Hi, Nabil. Okay, so we're gonna introduce folks here. We'll start with the teams. Anybody here from 89 North? There you go. What's your name? Say it again. Right, okay, now, and you're also gonna say, is this your first year?
Second year.
Second year, awesome, thank you. Bank of America, where's Joe?
Right here.
Anybody, are you the bank? How many years have you done it?
This is my 3rd year, but we talked about that. It was remote all those other years.
That still counts.
No, I'm kidding. It was only the 3rd year.
Okay, Beta, I know we have Nabil, but he's probably remote. Thanks. All right, David, you got all these people from BNI, right?
Yeah, BNI.
Who's here from BNI? Anybody from dealer.com? I think they're doing it. Are they doing it remote?
Yeah, they're down.
They're back.
Mhm.
Fluency, I know who's here. Tell us your names. Right here.
Tommy, Jesse, Dan.
First year, all of you? Okay, great. All right, Hallam ICS, Keith, who else you got?
I got Shauna and Man.
And you've done it how many years, Keith?
This is 9.
9 years. That's beautiful. You 2 are rookies, right? Second year, nice. You're the rookie. He talked you into it. Okay, great. Who's here from M&T Bank? Okay, introduce yourselves, please. You are
Garrett.
and first year?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you. Who's the North End Sleepers? I don't know who that is. Do we
It
know who
must
that
be
is?
the north end.
North End. All right, we got a bunch of staff from Spectrum who are doing it. Where are they? Right there. Please introduce yourself. We'll start, Josh.
Hey, I'm Joshua from Riverstone.
Thank you, Josh. Keep going.
I'm Monica from YDP,
Nice.
Ashley from Riverstone.
Mike, Finance.
There you go. And who, Mike, you've done it 2 years, right?
It's my second.
I think, Monica, have you done it 2 years?
2 years.
3, nice. Thank you.
And Chris.
Chris, sorry, Chris. First year, right?
First year.
Nice. Okay. All right, there's a team called Triple Threat. Who's that? Oh, you're the Triple Threat.
Obviously.
All right, so please introduce yourself, and you've done, all of you, you've done it a lot of years.
I'm Tam, this is my 6th year.
Nice.
I'm Ellie.
How many years?
2.
Nice.
11.
11. And you're jumping in the lake in the morning, right?
Yeah,
No, I'm not. We did that once.
Work out those kinks, you know.
Yeah, you'll have kids. No. All right, so I want to thank so we have some who do we have who are volunteers tonight? Anybody?
Mike, Ray, Will.
Oh, that's the Spectrum
Oh,
volunteer.
sorry. No, our volunteer earlier.
Oh, there
So
we are. All right, so the volunteering, Bridget, thank you. You're volunteering. Right? We got Mike Ray volunteering. Will, right? Clap for the guy. Will Town, Chief Operating Officer. Carol Woodard, our Development Director. Mary, Kata, and Charlotte, our wonderful team. Thank you all. All right. Yes. That's right. So, and there are individuals here who are not part of the team who are doing it. So, yes, you are.
I'm Shannon Foster, this is my ninth year.
Wow. You are. Oh, you were, okay.
Dexter Matthews, I'm
How
from
are
school.
you? Cool. How many years have you done
This
this?
is year 4 for me and
Nice.
year 6 for the kids. so.
Awesome, thank you. Tom Clavel, you just walked in. Say hello, brother. How many years have you done this?
This is my fourth.
And you're jumping in the lake in the morning, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going. All right, who else did I miss back? Shaq, you want to introduce yourself?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is my second year.
Nice, thank you. Who else did I miss back there? I see you, I see you.
Matthew Bernstein, this is my second year.
Nice. Right here, sir.
Yeah, so we're on your team, Mark. It's Frank Gibney and Eric Smith, and we've been in your mentoring relationship thing for over 13 years.
I believe it, I believe it. Thank you for being a mentor. Thank you. Eric. Right there, big guy.
I'm Marlon Fisher, this is my first year.
You are.
I'm Hercules, this is my first year too.
Thank you. Will I miss anybody? Right here. Go ahead,
Dave Zuckerman, and it's 4th or 5th, I don't know exactly.
something like that.
Yeah.
Our
Well,
lieutenant
I am
governor,
still-
our lieutenant governor.
True.
There you go. Thank you, David.
It's true.
Mr. Mike.
Oh, hi,
I found you.
Mike Desitzel, first year.
Nice. Thank you for being here. What did I miss? I think I got them all. Oh, you, go ahead.
Bob Wanna,
How many years?
I think it's 12.
12. Best for last. All right, I think that's it then. So who else do I want to thank? We want to thank the friends here at the church who allow us to do this. Boo Scott for all the cardboard, which you're gonna really appreciate once you get out there. We have prizes from Lake Champlain Chocolates. Charlotte owns Kestrel Coffee Roasters. You're bringing us coffee in the morning, right? Now, we have a weather forecast.
Sure do.
Okay, Ben Frechette from NBC5. Get ready for this.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no
No,
audio.
it's my fault, it's my fault.
Lucid weather forecast for Spectrum's annual sleep out happening outside the Unitarian Church in downtown Burlington. And I hope you brought your layers because we've got a very cold night ahead of us. Weather won't be a big concern, should be dry, no rain or snow. But look at this, temperatures falling through the 20s into the teens by first thing tomorrow morning. And we have a northwest breeze anywhere between 5 and about 15 miles per hour. So we're talking wind chills near zero by the time Friday morning rolls around. We here at NBC5 thank you so much for supporting youth services in Vermont.
There you go. Okay, so now we're gonna show a video of a young person who was at Spectrum.
I was born in
There we
Texas,
go.
Lubbock, Texas. I was homeschooled from like birth, so I didn't get like the social experiences I really needed to develop properly and build my social interaction skills. So I've been finding myself rebuilding and rewiring a lot of those things in my young adult life. Around ages of 11 to 13, I started really realizing like how not healthy or normal my situation really was. I was being kind of abused and, neglected for sure. I wasn't allowed to see like doctors, wasn't allowed to see a therapist. They stopped taking me even to dentists after like age 8. So it wasn't the easiest transition. I had never been in a homeless shelter before, so this was like my first time being in a homeless shelter at all. I didn't know what it was like, what I was expecting to go through, I wasn't super happy that, it was like a situation where you had to go out in the day and come back at like 5 p.m. and that just like became my day in and day out routine. Riverstone counseling program with Spectrum, that was where I got my therapist. Over the years, I've definitely like grown more comfortable in myself and like as I go through life and kind of discover more because I am like just now like 20, so it's a bit of a weird time for figuring out like exactly who I am. I've definitely grown more comfortable in my skin and getting into a place where my trauma does not affect me anymore. I'm kind of like really excited to like look into, future career opportunities and exploring those. Be like just being able to have like a safe space to like go and sleep at night, like a warm bed to stay in, not having to like curl up in some random doorway. And then also just like teaching me how to do like basic things that I should have been being taught, like filling out like applications, knowing how to like do your taxes and all that. And then also just like basic things like meal prep and cooking and doing like, making your own dinner, basic life things like that as well. Learning how to like budget and manage and like just go through like life without like having that like scary, threat of like things going wrong and having that kind of financial safety net to know like, yeah, my rent's covered and I can, afford it and also like be saving money and stuff. My most recent move, especially into like my new apartment, has been pretty positive. I don't really mind that it's such a like little closet of a home, but it's been nice. I've been I feel like I've been doing a lot better. I don't know, knowing that like I can do something that kind of impacts other people's lives in like a positive way, that has always like been pretty deep burning fire for me. Like one of my favorite things whenever I would go into work was the first thing being able to do is like make my coworker laugh. I've been relearning kind of like the joys, the little joys of life that I really didn't get to experience as much when I should have been.
Well, that's why we're doing this tonight. Will, a bunch of us, those of us who work here know Nikolai. Nikolai's in a much, much better place, having been at Spectrum. There are 16 kids right across the street, living at Spectrum tonight, and I've told people whenever I get up in the morning and it's freezing out, I always think, well, I'm glad we didn't have to sleep out last night. And I'm glad that 16 kids are waking up in a nice warm bed with somebody who's there to greet them and have them serve them a nice breakfast, somebody who cares about them. But I'd also be lying to you if I said, oh, every youth who's homeless in Burlington we're taking care of. We know there are young people. There's more than 16 of them out there. We have a warming shelter a few beds away. We haven't been able to open it just because we're unable to find the staff, but we know that'll probably fill up also. So, and then at St. Albans, we have a drop-in center up there, and I'm bet there are kids in St. Albans who are sleeping in garages, sleeping in cars, sleeping in tent cities, and I'm determined that we're going to open up some kind of residence up there too. So that's why we do this. And those kids know that you're out here. I made breakfast for them the other day. They talk about the sleep out. They know you're out here and they appreciate it. It's really pretty extraordinary what each of us is doing. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of it. And thank you for those of you who've been here year after year after year. It's our major fundraiser, and it's what's one of the things keeping us going. So I think, Sarah, I'm going to introduce you, and you're going to talk who's the top crowdsourcer, right? Top individual and the top team with prizes.
With prizes.
Okay.
Well, so the top team is actually not here tonight, but wherever you are out there, Simeon and VSCCU and nephew, You get a 6 hot drinks and 6 pastries at Lake Champlain Chocolates.
Nice.
The top individual fundraiser, and this year the top crowdsourcer, which means the most number of donations are actually the same person. So Tom Clavel, I hope you're gonna share some of these chocolates with people. I know Mark is from eyeballing me too.
Yeah, I won. You beat me.
Hey. You out a long time ago.
Up. You did a sneak attack. You got a last minute sneak, Tony. That's all right.
That was being chased though by Eric pretty closely.
I know, Eric
Right
will give you a little bit of money.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you very much.
Awesome. Enjoy the chocolate.
For people here, Tian is right behind us.
Seven, nice. Very nice.
Wow.
Good job, Tina. Thank you.
All right, so overall, so far, we've raised 251.
All right.
Yeah, so it's only gonna go up. We have St. Albans next week and a bunch of student seatbelts as well, so.
Well, it's 300, I'm sure. Excellent. All right, Charlotte, you gonna do some housekeeping announcements?
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Charlotte.
Great to be here. So we have all of that cardboard, unlike in past years, for those of you who've done it before, it's not at the back door. It's already in our smaller, the support or chatty tent. So when you head outside, we'll open up one of those tent walls and you can go in and grab as much cardboard as you like. And really, this is like the extra big size cardboard. It's like up there.
It's a luxury.
Yes, yeah. The restrooms are the restrooms that you passed when you came in the door. Again, as a reminder, we don't use this exit door at all. We only use the back door, which is locked throughout the night. If you need to get in to use the restroom during the night, Will or Sarah will be up all night and they'll be happy to escort you to the restroom so that they can stay warm. And there are plenty of other supplies in the support tent. We've got like earplugs and hand warmers and some blankets and such. So feel free to make use of that. There'll be hot water here throughout the night in those pump pots there. So definitely, you know, if you're real cold, we got some hot drinks for you to warm you up. Once everyone's kind of settled in the tent, if you can try to keep chatting to a minimum, there'll be plenty of other things to keep you awake. And
Snoring.
yes. And right after this, we're going to take our photos on one big group photo first and right in front of the church, and then we'll where's Sam? The one with the camera. Great. And Sam and Mary will try and corral everyone. So if you could, guys, kind of hang with your teams until we get all the photos, that'd be great. And I will have coffee ready for you at 4:45 in the morning. So it'll be ready. Am I missing anything? Oh, yes, thank you. We have 2 security guards from Pathfinder Security. They'll also be here all night. Ben and Lily, if you need anything, of course, you can ask them as well. So I think that is it. Should we go sleep out?
Yay, thank you.
Thanks for the videos, were great. The weather thing, right?
That was when I got the email.
Did they run that weather thing on the actual news, or did they make that for
They
you?
needed just.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
No, I know it's the real weather. Don't get me wrong.
That'd be cool to have it on there.
Right?
I think